Alright lads, and welcome back to another video. I know I haven't sat down and spoke about Rangers in a while, but we do have some more news. The transfer news kind of died down a little bit after the signings of Alan McGregor and Scott Arfield, but we'll get into more stuff. I just want to say before we do get into the video, please do follow me on Twitter. I mean, if you'd like and you do have Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and maybe I could start involving some of you guys into chat that we have, because this is just general chat about Rangers. So if you guys have anything to say, I could put out a tweet beforehand on Twitter and just could say what you think of what I'm going to talk about. So say it was about what do you think of Alan McGregor signing, then you could reply what you thought of it and I could read it out in the video. So that would be quite interesting. So it is on screen right now at cskilling0619, and let's just get into the video. So there are a few talking points of the past few days. So we'll get rid of what we need to get rid of, and that is Carlos Pena. He has been sent out on loan until January of 2019 to a team called Nisaha. It's some I don't know what team it is, but I doubt you pronounce the za. I don't know how you pronounce it. Nisaha, whatever the team is. Pena's gone temporarily. I still don't understand why we haven't got rid of him completely. That's quite a weird one, but I mean, suppose he's getting game time elsewhere. Maybe he might actually change and come back a better player and clean. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad as he's now at the club. So now we've got just a couple people coming in. One person for definite, and it is, sorry, I do not know his name. He's young from Liverpool, and his name is Ovie Ejaria on loan. He was part of the under-20s World Cup victory with England last year in South Korea. So he came from Liverpool. He played a couple games under Jurgen Klopp with Liverpool. So hopefully he is a decent player. I've read that he's got nice pace, power, and being part of an under-20s team to win the World Cup, it does look quite promising. So hopefully he is a great player and can really bring something to the squad. And yeah, it's just I don't really want too many of them. We don't want to keep filling our team with loan players, as we had 3 or 4 loan players last year. We don't want to keep filling our team with loan players, as sometimes with loan players you don't want to play them in front of full-time players, just like, because if you grow the loan players, then in the long term it becomes pointless. Obviously there are short term positives, but you'd prefer to play younger players who are actually signed with you and that can bring something to you in the future. So anyway, maybe we could buy him after he leaves if he plays amazingly, but we'll wait and see. So we've signed him, and then we are also in talks with Brighton over Goldson. His full name, Connor Goldson, that's what it is. So I keep looking to my laptop of these players are kind of new to me. Reason I've not heard of Connor Goldson and he plays with Brighton is because he's not a first team player. He's played 32 games in about 3 years with Brighton, so that's not too convincing. I mean, he's a centre half, and obviously we don't need a centre half, but whether an inexperienced centre back in the Premier League is what we need. Maybe it is. He's only 25. He's still got a lot of time left in him. So maybe he's the answer instead of bringing in the old centre backs time after time after time. I mean, there are talks with a lot of players. There are talks with Alan Hutton. There are talks with John Terry apparently. I mean, John Terry, he's playing with Aston Villa. Same with Alan Hutton. I mean, sure. I mean, those two, they almost got promoted, so they would still be pretty good, but whether there is much truth in these talks. So don't come at me and say that I'm saying they're going to sign, because I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are talks. Talks can be 100% false. I'm still going to mention them because they are quite interesting. So yeah, there's some talks. And yeah, just back onto Goldson. He can play centre back, centre defensive mid, and right back. So pretty similar to Ross McCrory, but any day of the week I would have Ross McCrory in the team, because local boy, not for Rangers, but for me, of course, he's a local boy, and yeah, it's good to see someone from the local area thrive into the deeper depths of Ibrox. So in the SPL. But, you know, I'm not just saying that because he is local. He is actually a good player, Ken Ross McCrory. So, yeah, it would be good to see what happens in the next few weeks, whether we do sign Goldson. I mean, it was 3 million we're currently having to go from. 3 million, do we really need to spend that much on one player who hasn't proven himself at a decent level yet? But we'll just have to find out. So, that is all I really need to talk about. You will see my announcement tomorrow. Watch my video tomorrow. It's not about Rangers, it's about something, I was going to say bigger. It's for charity, of course it's bigger. It is for something bigger than almost everything. So, look out for the video tomorrow, and I will see you, well, tomorrow. So yeah, catch you later.